Hey guys, it's Nost. Sorry if I sound like sick. I got allergies, but I have a base design here, and I'm going to show you what the plan is. So imagine this grass block will make spawn awesome. That's awesome spawn. Okay. Ooh, lagging a little bit. So I spawn. Yay, I run as far as I can, right? And I'm going to show you the commands, even though this is my single player, they won't work here. So the gold blocks here represent chunks. So I know you know Minecraft is made out of chunks. So all these are chunks you can see, and I'll explain them later. But this is gold represents spawn. So if we can get spawn base, it's the best. So we run out here, right? And I'll either do it here or out here. I'll type in /f claim radius 3, or actually I'll do 4, and I'll do enter, but it doesn't work here. Or I'll do 5, and that's about 60 or 70 power, and then I'll edit the power later, but it'll guarantee me a quick claim of all the area around us. So there's also another command I'll show you. It's called /f_sc, just like that in the corner, and it stands for faction command C chunk. Excuse me. So it shows you the chunk that you're standing in, and when you type that, you're gonna, if I type /f_sc, all of a sudden these pillars will pop up wherever I'm standing. You can't move. If I move like this, I'll lag for a second, then I'll reload. There'll be no pillars like the rest of this place. So you'll see the pillars. So you can see the chunk you're standing in. A chunk is 16 by 16. So that's how you'll be able to see where you're at and the end of the spawn area. The reason that these are too thick is chunks don't overlap. So just like this here, if I were to stand here, I would see this pillar. If I were to stand here, I would see this pillar, so on and so forth. You only see one chunk at a time that you're standing in. So our base is going to be based off this middle chunk. And originally the design was so I could build inside one chunk for 1 to 2 people, or inside of a large chunk like this and have restricted access. But I don't think that restricted access is going to be necessary, except for this. You see the red? The red, I'm going to restrict that access. So that way when we're digging, when you guys hit the wall, it won't let you dig it. So that way you know where the edges are. So I'll claim it all, then I'll restrict the border of the hole that we're digging, so that way you don't like go too far, and our hole is exact, because the base design has to be exact in order for this to work. So as you can see here, I have the real basic outline. So this is a chunk right here. So now I'm in a new chunk, and this will be the edge of our hole. So this hole will go all the way to bedrock, and this will be water, sand, water, sand, water, sand, water, sand, water, cobble. This cobble wall will be the border of our base. So our base is 28 blocks from here to the other side inside the wall. So the actual wall is 30 by 30. So if you come up here, you can see the kind of outline it would be. Right down here, those 2 little cobble stone blocks represent where the other wall will be, just to give you an idea of how big the base would be. Now if we can claim at the edge of spawn, we don't have a limit. We can go all the way to the edge here and do a little balcony, just like the Brotherhood did, and all that good stuff. So that would be ideal, because then our grinder would be gigantic. But 30 by 30 is plenty big enough, and I think 4 sand walls is enough, considering that the 6 we had before, not even one of them was penetrated. And if we need to later, we can always add more. But this is the beginning design, the basic design. So yeah, I'll zoom out. You can see the 9 chunks. And if we do not get a place by spawn, because obviously it's not just going to be these 9 chunks, it's going to go out pretty far. On the sides, I'm not worried about it, but the front, it would be nice to go far because I'm sure on the sides we're going to have stupid little trap bases next to us probably from other people. Or if we get a lot of claimed land, we can even put our own trap bases there, which would be awesome. And then our base in the middle. But this will be if we can get the spawn border. So yeah, that's basically the design. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have anything you want to add, I'll also tell you here my plan is obviously we're digging to bedrock. So at bedrock is going to be a giant vault. But the way the vault works with this 30 by 30 is that this area here is a row of chests. Right, so the chests go all the way around the whole base. And it holds like 100 something chests, right? And then, so there'll be a chest like here. And then it's all covered in water. And then you turn around and there's chests here also. And then there's a small room on the inside with chests. So even if like your stuff happens to be getting stolen, we can put it in one of these and we can restrict these corner chunks without affecting the main grinder or the main part of the base. But the top of the vault will be maybe like 6 blocks high, and then that will be like right there, for example, will be the base of our grinder. So this is where we'll pick up all our ender pearls and all that good stuff. And then obviously Enderman 40 blocks, or I think it's 44 blocks until they die. So they'll fall, and then above that grinder will be rooms outside the base at your own risk. So that way they have to knock down like at least 216 blocks to even affect our grinder area of sand and ×4. So I don't think anyone's getting it. So yeah, I'm going to stop running this video real long, but let me know what you guys think, alright? Oops.